right, so we're driving down to Arizona, and I'm feeling a little bored, so we're gonna do an interview. Okay. He's really happy about it. All right. Okay, so what's your weirdest habit? I'm going to answer that, and then he'll have to answer my weirdest habit. And then we can defend ourselves if necessary. So he doesn't have very many weird things. But one thing I've noticed, like since we've been married for 26 years, is like every night when we get ready for bed, like he'll take off his shirt, and it's always the exact same. Like his undershirt comes up over his head with it, and sometimes I think, oh, it'd almost be easier if he just held his shirt down. This is 26 years of it. So anyway, what's my weirdest habit?
That you wear your sunglasses inside.
Yeah, sometimes I do forget they're on. Okay, I'll admit to that, definitely. Let's see. What is the first thing of yours that I would throw away?
My clothes.
Oh my gosh, he's got the funniest clothes. Some of them, not all of them. And I actually think they're fun. I love it when, so he has dad style, definitely. Like he dresses like a dad. And so sometimes he'll come up.
Hey.
Sometimes he'll get ready to go somewhere, and I just have to take a picture of it, and then I make him change because I won't go out in public with him. But it's hilarious. He's a good sport. He lets me do it.
Wait,
What's the first thing of yours that I'd throw away? Oh my.
No, what's the first thing of yours I would throw away?
Oh, what's the first thing of mine? Oh, thank you. That you would throw away. You would probably throw away. Dang. The thing is I throw away my own things. Like I'm not really a hoarder. What would you throw away? That's a good question. I don't want to answer. I don't know. Like, I don't really collect junk. I do have a collection, like a pile of things on my dresser, and it actually drives me crazy too. So you'd probably clear off my dresser so you didn't have to look at it and throw away everything on that. But I'm like, I don't know what it is, but like when I wake up in the night, I like to know I have my lip stuff and water. And just in case, I don't know why, like what if I want to read? I don't know. I've got lots of stuff that you probably, is that close?
Yeah, you have a lot of clothes too.
Oh, true. I have too many clothes and I wear the same thing over and over. I could throw away probably 95% of what I have. Okay. All right. What's my favorite band or musician?
Kenny Chesney.
I love Kenny Chesney. Anyone else you want to add?
You have lots of them you like, but I can't remember.
What concerts have I gone to? And will go over and over.
Oh, Bon Jovi, Def Leppard.
Well, not Def Leppard. I've gone to one, but if any time Bon Jovi or Kenny Chesney comes, I'll go. Your favorite music, was that the question, or band? I don't know. Like, you listen to so many different things.
I don't know either.
Like, it's hard to say. One of the things that surprised me, though, like, he listens to Metallica. He loves it, but then he'll go from Metallica, where he'll listen to, what's
John
that?
Denver.
What's the Kermit the Frog one?
Oh, yeah.
Which one is that?
Rainbow Connection.
Oh, Rainbow Connection. He downloads 50 different versions of Rainbow Connection, and he'll listen to all of them. Anyway, that's kind of a fun fact. All right, what would you say is something I'm good at, and then I say something you're good at?
good at relationships with people. You make people very at ease. They love you instantly.
Aww.
You love them instantly. One of your greatest traits.
I do love people. Your greatest trait, I think, is that you are an amazing dad. It's kind of irritating how everything you do, you're good at. Like if you pick something up, like you're coordinated. If you decide you want to golf, you're good at that. If you decide you want to do, like anything, you just easily pick it up. I am not that way at all. And then being a dad is probably, you are really good at that and you love it, which is awesome. So, all right, good one. What am I really bad at? Be careful with this one.
Maybe patience.
Yeah, I'm not the most patient person. This is why we're driving to Arizona right now, to pick up our son from his mission. Yeah, I'm aware. What you're really bad at is picking out stylish clothes.
That's why you're supposed to help.
Yeah, I'm not good at that either. But I do have a little better sense than he does. Okay, what's the next question? If I were to collect something, which I never would, but if I were to collect something, what would it be?
Pictures of your
Oh, I've got a good one.
kids.
Oh, I would do that. Grandchildren. I would collect grandchildren.
Yeah.
You are a collector of things. Like, I think I could name 50 things that you would collect.
The only important things.
Okay, guns, tents, outdoor equipment, tools, knives. Like, if there's anything useful, he will have 50 of them. And rarely will be able to find one. If we need it. Alrighty. Okay. Next question. What am I afraid of? And then I'll say what you're afraid of. I'm afraid of a lot.
Oh my. Anything that creeps and crawls, or flies, or bites or stings, or
So
has
true.
the potential to be scary in any way.
Heights.
Heights.
I have a
Depths.
lot of.
Open water.
I like my feet being firmly planted on the ground. That's for sure. You are afraid of. That's the funny part, is you're not afraid of anything, which is kind of funny. I think if I had to choose a fear for you, though, like since we're doing this and I'm making you answer it, I have to answer it too. I would say
Exit on the right at exit 95.
to the next exit. I would say you're probably afraid of losing people you love.
Yep.
That would be my guess.
True.
I'm not afraid of that. Just kidding. Okay. What is the first thing I do in the morning?
In 3/4 of the
Complain
mile,
that it's
exit
morning.
on the right
Oh,
at
I
exit
am
95.
not a morning person, that is for sure.
That's the
Okay.
first thing you do.
And you're
Say,
opposite.
I hate mornings.
I do almost every day. I do hate mornings. Unless I have to, if I get to sleep in, like the first thing I'll do is roll over, check
Please exit on the right.
like get on my phone. The first thing you do though, like in the morning, you're pretty good. You jump right up. If the alarm goes off, he jumps right out of bed.
Yep.
It's kind of awesome. Interested in this one and how this one goes down. Who usually wins an argument?
You always win, but I'm mostly right.
No, that is so not true. I never win, and
Please
even
follow the
fact,
dirt road for 20
yesterday, no, yesterday, Caitlin made the comment, Mom always wins, and Shenny's like, Caitlin, she doesn't. I'm learning this. I don't win all of them. I win some. I'll give you that, but it's not really a win. He just shuts down and quits talking. And so technically, there isn't a winner in that case. Otherwise, things usually go his way. And to be honest, 99% of the time, I don't really care.
I've shut down and quit talking because
And we just witnessed.
Yeah.
Good job. That was a fun one. All right. Okay. This is another good one. How much time do I need to get ready?
5 minutes.
Oh, I know. I'm the best. Well, and obviously, like, I don't care.
Oh, you always look beautiful.
Oh, honey. Sweet. No, I do not like to get ready. You're the same. He can get ready in less time than I can. But that's good. Like, we can get ready really fast. But I don't do my hair. I wear a ponytail all the time. So, good one. Okay. Let's see. What is one thing that I love doing that most people don't?
I don't know. You love going to bed. I don't like going to bed.
Oh, I love bedtime.
You love bedtime. You love
Long naps.
you love naps. You love most things.
Whoa! And that. Sorry. That scared me.
Dear.
Dear. One thing that you love doing that most people don't? That's a hard one. Just because... Oh, one thing he loves is like every night in bed, like I'm always curious what he's watching on YouTube. What are some of the crazy things that he
They're normal.
He'll spend hours watching a video on a tent or on farm equipment. It's like, what are you watching? Oh, I'm watching how they built this tractor. Or
I could be looking at worse things.
you could be. I'm not complaining, but that you do that and you love it. But most people don't. So
I think they do.
I don't think so. That's funny. All right. I just won the lottery. What is the first thing I buy?
You probably wouldn't buy anything.
I wouldn't. I'm very cheap.
You'd squirrel that money away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I hate spending money. Hate it with all my heart. I think you would buy everything.
I have lots of things that need to be bought.
He'd buy more
Important
guns.
things.
He'd buy more tents. He'd buy trucks. He would just buy more trucks. Like, because now he won the lottery and he doesn't need just one. He needs 2 or 3, maybe 4, depending on purpose. So yeah, he'd buy everything. I would buy nothing. I don't know. It's fun. I'm glad we have each other to balance each other out. All right. Scary. What makes me mad?
Mean people.
Oh, that does make me mad. Lots of things make me mad, but mean people is probably the biggest one. Always, always has. Always has. What makes you mad? You know, nothing makes him mad. I don't know if I've ever seen him really mad. Like, you don't get mad. He's pretty calm, cool, and collected. What is the first thing of yours that I would throw away? We've had
already
this
did
one.
that.
I know, but we didn't record it.
My clothes.
My clothes.
My clothes.
I would throw away his clothes. Did we already do this one on video? Okay, never mind.
You'd ask me your shoe size.
Yeah, I don't care about that one. Let's see. And then what is your favorite memory of us?
Wow. You know, just how we always have each other's back.
That's not a memory though.
It is. It's like it's 20 years of 24 years of
Almost 26. No, did we
26
just
years.
celebrate 26? We just celebrated 26.
26 years
I have to do the math. We were
of
married in 93. It's 2020.
just
So
loving each other and having fun, and
okay, so I'm going to show you an example of what
I
a
know what
memory
you're saying,
is.
but I don't know.
I know. So I have this vision, and it's like every time, like if I had to picture the perfect day, there was a day we had taken our family to a weekend. We had taken the family camping to Fish Lake, and you remember that? And I remember, like, it was kind of one of those weird things. I mean, Jared was playing with a rock, and like, do you remember he was hitting
smashed
something,
his
and he
thumb.
smashed his finger really bad. It was disgusting. I couldn't even look at it. Like, oh, it was so gross. And then, but I remember like the vision that comes back in my head over and over. We had all 5 of our kids, and then we had a couple of. Did we have Matt and?
Yeah, Matt was.
Was
with
it Matt
us.
and Jacob or Matt and Abby? I can't remember. We had a couple of extra kids with us from Dell and Carrie's family. I can go back and look at pictures, but I can't remember who. I know Matt was there. Anyway, I think it was Matt and Sarah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so we were driving home, and we were in the car, and Kenny Chesney was playing.
No, it's Taylor Swift.
Was it Taylor's? No,
Yeah.
it was Kenny.
I promise it wasn't.
No, we're not going to argue about it.
It was Taylor
Because I'm
Swift.
right.
Our kids were singing the song.
I think it was both. I think we listened to both. Anyway, point being, we're driving down that hill, and I don't know if you remember looking over. It was just like the way the sun was going over it, and looking over that valley, and I'm in the car with the people in the world that I love the most, and I remember thinking, oh my gosh, I wish I could stay like this forever. Like, it just felt perfect. Like, I had all 5 of my kids. I had a couple of extras. It was a beautiful day. We were happy. We were singing, and just that feeling of like, this is the perfect day. This is the perfect moment. And I loved that. And then, like, other favorite memories, since he doesn't seem to know what a memory is, is like, every time, like, just having a baby, like being together, us, and, you know, having a child and delivering, giving birth, like, I loved that. That was every time, 5 times. If I could have done that 1,000 times, I would have. Just, those were pretty special moments. Okay, now that you know what a memory is,
I agree with those.
good job. Okay, there you go. There is our